Road matches for your search. Microsoft search engine Bing becoming inaccessible in China for a number of hours today, and that fueled some big questions over possible censorship. So let's go to Hillary Vaughn on this story. What's the latest on it, Hillary?
Hi, Connell. Well, Microsoft still doesn't know why this happened, why China essentially held their search engine Bing hostage for several hours before bringing Bing back online for users. Microsoft confirming the blackout, saying users had issues accessing the site, but confirming to me in a statement that service has been restored. Microsoft President Brad Smith saying this isn't the first time that this has happened, and says China has taken retaliatory measures in the past when the company and the country have locked heads over censorship. In an exclusive interview with Fox Business's Maria Bartiromo, Smith says they were not given any heads up that their search engine was going to be taken offline, and they still don't know what triggered the turnoff.
And, there are countries where we've said we're not going to put a data center because we don't think we could protect the data from potential human rights abuses. There's deals that we've turned down for things like facial recognition technology because we felt that people's rights will be put at risk. And I think more than ever, tech companies really need to think about these things. They need to be principled. And you have to have a little more moral courage, in my view, if you're going to be in this business and really take care of your customers.
So we still don't know if this was China just flexing its muscles and sending Microsoft and other tech companies a message. A lot of unanswered questions here, Connell.
Just thinking that as you're reporting, a lot still out there, a lot of questions. Hillary Vaughn, thanks. Susan.
Okay, well, as we know, it's tough terrain, really, for foreign companies operating in China. Dan and Carol are back with me. So, Dan, is this because Microsoft is being a victim of the U.S.-China trade war? Or do you think this is just another message that for a foreign company trying to operate in China, it's not going to be easy?
I think it's very much the latter. It's just not going to be easy. And it gets to the heart of some of the negotiations we're in with China. If you're in business or finance and they're having a hard time, you can see how you're being shafted. And the issue of cybersecurity that Brad Smith was just talking about, it's very difficult to know. Sure, we can see that Bing's search engine is down. But by and large, if you're dealing with cyber, it's very difficult to know whether the Chinese can be trusted, which makes it extremely difficult in this sector to be doing business with them.
Yep. And as you heard, Carol, Brad Smith there in Davos saying, look, you have to basically meld the two about your morals and also trying to find places to make profit. And China, for Microsoft, it's only 10% of their revenue. Is it worth it?
Well, I'm certainly not going to tell Microsoft whether it's worth it or not. It's a very large market. But you have to remember, Susan, they're the last ones that are in the market as a Western search engine. Google was out in 2010. And part of the reason is because China does have these compliance filters that you have to go through. And I think it underpins the issues that we're having with trade with China. This is a country that likes to control things. They're controlling search. They don't have Facebook or Twitter because of these controls. Yet we're asking them to adopt free trade and IP protection and allow U.S. companies to come into the country from a country that doesn't value free markets or freedom in general.
All right, Dan and Carol, thank you so much for your insight. I'm sure we'll keep tracking some of these headlines for foreign companies operating in China.